Hello guys, Vigilante here, and might be doing something like in the Justice series. I don't know if I will. Depends on the feedback, but like what I'm gonna try and do is, since Mortal Kombat 11, like they done support the game, and it seems like Injustice series could be on the way sometime like in the near future. It just seems like all the heads point to it. Plus the Steam update, the ads, the upsell ad things, and why would they update an old game? It just seems like Injustice 2 is gonna happen. So, what this video's purpose is to be, if like for this is mainly for new players. But if you played the game, you might learn something new that you don't know. But this is mainly for new players who learn the basics of Green Lantern, like basic, intermediate, maybe some advanced stuff and stuff like that. So we're gonna begin off with basic attacks, like down one heal. Pretty good down one, 7 flame down one, -1 on block, and it's 11 on hit. So and plus it's special cancelable, as you can see here. That confirmed into the special white heal. What else? Yeah, that special right there. It's special cancelable. There we got his 9 flame back one, which is one of the best slows in the game, or the best slow in the game. Super quick. Back one, 9 flames, -14 on block, so it's not safe by itself, but no one's gonna like actually punish this because they're expecting expecting the other parts in the combo stream, because those two streams you can do, two other things you can do off it, and it's 2 on hit, so you could get another one in there immediately on hit if you don't realize that it actually hit, as you can see though. And then his 7 flame stand 1, which is a high, but it's a pretty fast high. This is like your main punisher for someone who does something that's like -8, obviously, because this won't punish it for this right here. Or you can down one to this, but I would recommend just doing this. So now with his stand 2, 10 flame mid, -11 on block, 13 on hit, so this also goes into back one. So primarily anything on hit pretty much goes into back one. Like his down one right here's 11, so when you hit this, you go into back one. Like just in general, you just get back one on everything on hit, which is very useful because this is most important tool is back one. You could be using it a lot. So then we got back 2, which is a 14 flame mid, -4 on block, and like 11 on hit. So this also goes into back one. So pretty much anything goes to back one. And then we got forward 2 heal. So 16 flame high. It's a high. So duck. Yeah. So probability you're just gonna probably get ducked, but when it is blocked, it is +3. So you can get back 1. Unless someone has a 6 flame down poke and it trades, but trust if someone has a 7 flame down poke, try and poke when you block. As you can see though, he's gonna get hit by back 1 if he blocks it. But if someone has a 6 flame down poke, as I said, it'll trade with back 1. But on hit, it is 25 on hit, so you can go to pretty much anything. Obviously back 1, but I'll do a separate section on what else you could do with his forward 2. It's pretty good. Then you got his uppercut, which everyone has, which is an 8 flame uppercut, but it's unsafe on block obviously because it's an uppercut, -12. And pretty much in this game, everyone universally combos off uppercut, so everyone does. So now with 3, which his stand 3, one of the few characters in the game, a couple of characters have these, it's a delayed attack. So this is his stand 3, it's a 20 flame mid, +3 on block. So when you do this, you get this. If I get it timed correctly, you get that, but obviously it's +3, so 6 flame down pokes will trade. But I mean, I could just down 1 and always win. But you want to try and get the back 1, so if they try to poke, you get a combo. +9 on hit, so it jails into back one like immediately, so back one's guaranteed also on hit. But one thing you can do with this, you can delay this. As you can see, you can delay it, and then it can be canceled. Which, in my opinion, if you want to cancel this, just go backwards, because forward canceling is easily seeable and not very good. It takes a while to recover. But you know, you might be able to get some usefulness out of this. Okay, so now we got his down 3, which is a 13 frame low. Has some pretty decent range. Pretty good. It is 16 on hit. Yeah, 16 on hit, so you can like come up and like try and cross up, or make it look like it's a cross up. Because this game has back to block, so if they don't block the correct direction, you can get a cross up. If I can get it. I think it's with jump 1 or something, I don't know. Yeah, but you can probably get like a cross up or something like that. So, bounce attacks. Now, Injustice has bounces with forward 3 and back 3. Which, when you do them, it launches him, like, bounces him off the stage, and you can, continue combos, like his, back 3 is a 29 frame back 3, plus 7 on block. So it goes into back 1, or stand 2. Well, it doesn't go into this, because this is 14, but, you know, they'll expect it back 1, so they might not press, so you can, like, do stuff like this, but... So, yeah, plus 7 pretty much goes into any of your basic attacks, or pretty much guaranteed. Then you got forward 3 heal, which is 28 frames, 1 frame faster, but it's plus 3 on block. But at the range right here, block it. You're gonna block. You get back 1. Well, not that. If you do it like up in the face, you get back 1. Oh, my bad. Definitely in the corner, like in the corner, if you like do, if they block back 3, you get, yeah, like that. Somewhat like close range. So you might want to be careful when you want to do back 1. I mean, you might be able to catch with the second part if they see the first part with, but yeah, that's pretty much guaranteed unless someone has a 6 frame down poke, obviously, because it's plus 3. If it's plus anything that's plus 4, your back one's guaranteed. They can't trade. So that's pretty much it for the basic attacks. So now we're gonna go to jump attacks. Obviously, so his jump 1, really good jump 1, has a lot of active flames. What is it, like 16 active flames? The highest active flames out any Green Lantern's jumps. Like you could do it that second you jump, and it like still hits. If I can get this correct. Oh, that hit too early. Like see, you can like do an instant and then like hit them as it comes into the ground, and then when you land it, it also conforms into attacks. If I can get it, there we go. It's also a 5 frame sword, so it starts up pretty fast. This is like his, like it's like an air to air and air to ground. It's pretty good, but mostly like air to ground because of the really insane hit advantage. Then you got his jump 2, which is a 10 frame jump in and stuff like that. This is more of like a combo usage, or I mean, and air to ground one, obviously. Not really much of an air-to-air one, in my opinion. That's why I just don't really use it with an air-to-air. So it's more so like this one, and then we got his jump 3. Also a 10 frame jump attack. Now this is the one you want to use a lot for cross-ups. Now you get really cross-up with like his jump 1, but like stuff like that. But you have to like, be like certain setups so I made that work. So. And like also when you hit a jump 3, you also combo off in this game. Stuff like that. This is like really good. And the thing about this game compared to Mortal Kombat 11 is that jump ins are not plus in this game. Like this one is -2 on block. But I mean, yeah, so if you do a jump in, you can just easily down poke the second you jump in. Like see, he blocks it, he just down poke, you can't apply pressure. See, like that, you can't do that. Why? That's weird. Maybe it's like the timing when you hit jump ins. I mean, this game doesn't have like the accurate flame data. Like, it just says -2 in the flame data, but like it might depend on where you hit the jump in and stuff like that. Like jump 2 is like it's -7, and then jump 1's -11. Like, see, I couldn't get my stand 2 to come out though. Yeah. So maybe with the jump 3 you might be able to apply pressure if you want to. But yeah, if the game had like more in-depth fling down like MK11 does, you can probably figure out more about that. But so yeah, that's pretty much it for basic attacks and jump attacks. So we're gonna go on to combo attacks. Okay, so now that we're on to combo attacks, we're gonna start with what you could do off stand 1. He has one combo he could do off it. Well, this is the first part, 1-2, which is -6 on block. So when you do this on block, you don't want to press again because you're really -6. So, and the reason why you're gonna probably be doing this a lot if you do this on block, because the next part of the combo 1-2-3, the last part's a high, and you're gonna get full combo punish off this. It's really bad. You didn't get that punish. Now, so you see that really bad. So you just want to do 1-2. But if you don't want to do 1-2-3, you're thinking the opponent's gonna block, but you actually hit. This is +6. Well, not +6, but like 6 on hit. So you can go to back 1 or like 2. You can go to any of that stuff, obviously, because it's on hit. So next up is this back 1. Now I said there was two different like things streams you can do off back 1. One is back 1-2, which is a low to overhead, and then you got back 1-3, which is a low to a mid, which is a launcher. Well, not technically a launcher, but like you can special cancel into a launcher. What I've been showing off like this. But there's one thing about these two options that you can actually do against it, is that you can actually backdash them. See, you can backdash that, but that's safe. When you backdash it, like he can't punish you for it. Well, except like the Flash can punish that actually, with his Fist of Fury. He can actually punish that. And then back 1-3, you can actually backdash this. Much harder to do though, because it's much faster. As you can see that you can backdash it, and I'm pretty sure you can punish this. So do a stand 1 when you backdash it. No, I guess you can't punish that. It has a lot of recovery, so I was seeing if you can actually like punish that with something. So whenever you do, yeah, so they both can be backdash, but most of the time you don't really see the backdash because it's quite risky. If you mistime it, you're gonna get hit, and then I can apply pressure, especially if you get hit by this. Goes into combos and stuff like that. This right here, whenever it's blocked, it's -1, so it's no longer your turn. I mean, you could press down 1 just in case the opponent like just doesn't react in time to apply his pressure. And then back 1-3 is -5, so you definitely don't lose your turn. It looks unsafe, but it's only -5. So then you got 2-2 right here, which is 6 on hit, and it's -6 on block. So if you just do this, you're not gonna press anything. But honestly, you can just do this and then down 1, because they're gonna be expecting the extender, the other parts like 2-2-3 right here, -3 on block. And this is 31 on hit right here. This is like his main combo endo, without like doing like this special right here, which I'll talk about later. This is like his main combo endo to end combo split screen, because it has him in a pretty long knockdown set. You can like apply a pressure, do cross ups and stuff like that, which I'll explain later. And then you got this right here, 2-2-3-1 right here, which is like, this is like his main pressure start to start pressure, because it's +1 on block. But the thing is, there's a difference between crouch blocking and stand blocking. It's quite weird. So crouch block, as you did, Oil. Okay, whenever they crouch block, they'll white heel in front of you like this. Crouch block. The white heel in front of you, so you can like down one them. But if they stand block, this is what happens. They get pushed back away. But the thing is, this goes into your back one because it's 9 flames, and they're too far away to even like do anything. See, you try to down poke, you can't like really do anything. I mean, he probably could like armor out of that, but I think my back one through hit too fast. I don't know. But let's not deal with that. Then you got his back 2. Wait, did I say 2-2-3 plus 2-2-2-3-1 is plus 1 on block? I think I did say that. Then you got 2-3 right here, which is this mace move right here. Now, this is 15 on hit, so obviously goes into back 1 as always. Or you can go into another back 2. Get hit. And the thing on this on block is plus 3. So you go into back 1. Oh, my bad. See, Atrocitus has a 7-point down poke, so he can't interrupt that. Plus 3. And then you got the next part, which is back 2-3-3, which this is something I would probably I probably would just not recommend doing this at all. I mean, it's okay to do, but you're mostly just gonna do this because this is you can do this into combos and stuff. And plus, this is plus on block, and this is -2. So, and it just like blocks them down the way. You want to keep them. You want to have the plus flames and the combos. So now forward 2 heal. Forward 2 down 1, which is an overhead, but it's unsafe whenever they block it. -12. But the thing is, he has an extender with 3 right here, which is C1 block, which I think it does the exact same thing if you crouch block, but when you're not going to be crouch blocking anyway, so it's going to have pushback, and you'd 0, so. It does do the same thing, but most of the time you're just going to be stand blocking, so it'll have pushback. Since it's 0 on block, you'll probably be able to get back 1 in there, and plus the range. No, you probably won't. Well, maybe, I don't know. I'd probably test that later. So, yeah, that is pretty much the combo attacks that he has. So, now we're going to go into special moves. Okay, now we're going to special moves. Now, obviously, you got Lantern's Might, which is his main special move right here. It's a, meterlessly, it's just a hard knockdown, and then when you meter burn it, it's a launcher, and every time you do it, you always want to back 3 it if you haven't done a bounce yet. Like, if you've done a bounce already, like this, you can't back 3 it, obviously, or forward 3 it again, but, like, most of the time, whenever you do the meter burn Lantern's Might, you want to back 3 it to get the best damage. Then you got Battery Blast, which is a high projectile, goes across full screen, pretty decent projectile. But when you meter burn it, it is a fast mid projectile. I mean, this is quick, really quick. You can like punish quite a bit of stuff. Like say there's like a gap in someone in a screen somewhere, or someone does like a special that's really slow. You can like interrupt the gap with this. Then you got Overcharged Lantern here. And this is a directional move. When you do it regularly, down back 2. I probably should have put the inputs. Well, you've always seen the inputs. This is down back 1. This is back forward 1. And this is down back 2. And when you do the regular one, it does the mid-screen one. And then when you pull it back, like down back 2 back, it does the close one. And then down back 2 forward, it does the full screen one. Yeah, this move can be pretty annoying, but the thing is that this move, like, right when you see the animation, you can, like, forward dash it and, like, get out of the way. So say I like knock him down, you can like see stuff like that. The next one is willpower wall. Now this one moves pretty good. And get Dexter out. Now this thing can deflect projectiles, as you can see here. And this is also Green Lantern's invisible wake up. Now every character in the game has an invisible wake up, and this is Green Lantern's invisible wake up. Cause good thing Lantern's might not invisible, because this would be absolutely terrible as a wake up. I mean, it's a launcher, but it's super bad on block, like -28. It's really bad. Yeah, now the willpower wall is really good because like the beat up version puts him far away, and then it goes into your zoning. Let me hit you with this. Then it goes into your zoning and stuff like that. Oh yeah, this is the other one. Back forward to is Bolt Oval. Now this is a yeah, full screen low rolling ball, but easily jumpable. It's not that great of a move in my opinion. I mean, there's certain circumstances where it can become useful, like when you tag somebody in the legs, you can like get like overcharge. It's like guaranteed in like Battery Blast. I think it's guaranteed. Can you like forward dash that? Don't be on hit. Yeah, stuff like that. Can you jump that? Jump that. Yeah, okay, you can jump that. Wait, can you jump overcharge Lantern? Go back, go back. Oh, my bad, I didn't do the fall one. No, you can't, okay. And then when you beat a bolt over, it holds him up in the air. And obviously it gives him more knockdown, so you know the zoning is better. Stuff like that. And then the meter burn overcharged Lantern here is like it like launches him in the air, so you can like combo obviously, and it's like on block it's +6, so it goes to back 1 or any other string you have. It's really good. And then the willpower wall right here, it's -1 on block, but it's like it makes you safe because this one is not safe. It's -14, but most of the time you're not really gonna get punished because you can delay this. See, as you can see that you can delay it for a little bit, so it gets him fighting. So you can probably like get away with just doing this regularly, except for like some characters like Batman who can like shoot out bats if he decides to. Oh, let's see, was that all the specials? Battery Blast, Lantern's Mind, Bolt Oval, Overcharged Lantern, Willpower Wall. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So now we're gonna go into his trade. Okay, so Green Lantern's trade here. Green Lantern's trade. As you can see, just hit this with 4. Obviously, like every character in the game, it's 4 is an enter trait. Now, what Green Lantern's trait does, it gives some increased damage across the board. So this right here, 2223 does 1118. Then when you have trade out, 2223 does 124. So he does increase damage across the board, and it enhances his special moves. So for example, when you have trade out and do Lantern's Might, you can combo it off immediately. As you can see here, can't combo, it's a knockdown. It's really useful, so you don't have to spend immediately to do your combos. And then you got Bolt Oval, which this one is quite weird but not very useful, but like you can actually like combo off it. As you can see, but wait, why would you say it's not useful? It's because Bolt Oval doesn't, you cannot combo if you do 2 hits into it. So say we do 2-2, can't combo. You can only combo off 1 hit confirms. It's weird. Like back 1. Even though you can do it, you can do this. It's just like not really useful. Cause like it won't even like really work sometimes. Like see, this down 1 was not even working. You can down one that or like back one. It's just really bad. So I just really recommend using it. I'll show you later on how you want to use the trait meter burn version of that. There's a pretty cool setup you can do with that. I'll show that off later. So then you got willpower wall, which just does nothing except for just add more damage. As you can see, that did 9-9. What does that do? I can't. It was weird. 9-4, but with trait it does. Yeah, 9-9. It just does increase damage. And then you got battery blast heal, which this is pretty cool. You can make it slow or fast. I mean, like, really, look how fast it is. And does it become a mid or does it just stay a high? It stays a high. And one thing that's pretty cool, if you hit the slow one, you get hit by this. I mean, if you get hit by the slow one, they get hit by the fast one. It's a combo. Pretty nice to know. I think if you hit the slow to fast. And battle that was the last one, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, overcharged lantern. Now what this does, it does something different with the gravity. I don't know what it specifically does, but like you can say, look at this explosion heal. You can combo it off it like that, but when you have trade out, the explosion like blasts them way high, as you can see though. I think you can back 3 that. No, you can't. No way, yeah you can, yeah. In the corner. Yeah, you can back 3 that. I don't know what I'm thinking. You can do it in the corner, yeah. So, say you got this, you can do a combo like this. And then you still get the meterless lanterns might combo, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. But it doesn't, it's still +6 though. Like, it doesn't change like the frame data, so this is still +6. Stuff like that. It doesn't change the frame data. So yeah, that's pretty much what the trait does in general for Green Lantern. So I'm gonna probably show off some combos with trait. There's like different ways you can go into combos with trait, and then I'll show you some combos without trait in certain situations without your trait when your trait's charging up that you want to do. So we'll go into that. Okay, so obviously you got back 1, 3 confirms and 2 trait into Lantis Smite. Obviously that's like the main one right there because it comes off his 9 frame low. But you can also do it off his forward 2 down 1 also goes into it. And then obviously you can do it off like you can do this right here, or you can do it like this off forward 2. And his stand 2 actually goes into it, so say you do a jump in. You do it like that. Oh, and you can also do his uppercut. But you can do it, there's a better way of doing it, like off the instead of doing it immediately after uppercut, but... So, yeah, those are the basic, like, trait combos you can do. But here was some pretty, like, more, like... advanced light looking combos. Like I never really seen a Green Lantern do these ones. So here's one. So you do any string into that confirms into overcharged lantern heal, and then you do back 1-3 into Lantis White, which this is a easy one that you can do, but I'm talking about this one right here. 2-2-3 into Lantis White actually works right here. Yeah, there's a special circumstance in the game where 2-2-3 into trait will actually work, which I've never seen a Green Lantern players do it. I don't know if it's like something they do know, they just don't want to do it because back 1's just easier. But honestly, I mean, it does a little bit more damage than back 1-4, so I'll just do a basic combo right here. So as you can see though, that did how much damage did that do? 42 what? 42-2? Because I'm seeing fall back from the TV. So I'm gonna do the back 1-4 version. Back 1-2, my bad. No, back 1-3. Jeez, what the? See, that did 41, so 2-2-3 does a little bit more damage. So I mean, it's I'm not gonna tell you what voice you want to do. You can do whatever voice you want. I'm not gonna like tell you like what combos like you have to do. I'm just gonna like, you know, you can customize the combos yourself, because that's the point of this game, is being creative and doing your own thing. So you can also do it off his forward 3. Really nice. You can get the Meatless Lantern's Might. You can also do a back 3. Stuff like that. But you can also do back 3 into back 2. But it's your preference of which way you want to do it. So yeah, those are like special circumstances, so you can get the 2-2-3 into Lantern's Might. Pretty cool stuff. So like obviously, like anytime that you get like a launch, or you can like, you know, do this into trait, just in general. So now okay, so since we're talking about trait here, I'm gonna go over safe trait setups, like on block pressure and stuff like that. So we're gonna do that next. Okay, so we're gonna go over the safe trait setup and setup on block. And now there's only one real way of actually doing this, because forward 2.1 is not safe, obviously. So you could easily do that. But if you do back 1-3 trait into willpower wall, this is safe. As you can see, that he tried to poke me, and it's like it's safe on block. So whenever if you do back 1-3 to trait and then they block, you just do trait into wood crack willpower wall, and it makes you safe -1. It's like the only real safe way of getting your trait out without a combo. Stuff like that. Well, obviously you got stuff like this you could do like that, but I don't know, I'm not really into that, like do it like that. I'm more into like, you know, doing it in combos, and then I'll back 1-3 into this, obviously on block. That's just my pick when I play Green Lantern, but you can like do stuff like this and stuff if you want to. That's just your preference. So now that we're done talking about trait, we're gonna probably go into combos. In general, like what you should do in certain situations in combos. Okay, so we're on to combos, and so mainly mid-screen, whenever you finish a combo, as I told you earlier, it's gonna be 2-2-3 for the knockdown. And the reason why for that is so you can come up and apply pressure to the opponent, like do cross-ups, like jump and stuff like that. If they you know, they decide to stay down and not do wake-ups, plus you can like jump over wake-ups and wake-ups. So you maybe just want to end combos like this. For example, say back 1-3 to trait, 2-2-3, walk up on them and stuff like that. Or you got the 50-50 right here. When you do this, you got stuff like that. Or you can actually go into the overhead, like commit to it. See, stuff like that. So mainly mid-screen, you want to do 2-2-3. But if your back is to the wall, you want to do 2-2-3 into Lantern's Might to put it back into the wall. Stuff like that. Unless you just want the pressure and stuff like that. So that's like maybe you want to do if you want to apply pressure. But if you want to like zone, if you want to start your zoning off, you can do stuff like this. Now obviously this is something if you don't have trait, you can't really do this with trait, because like when you have trait, back 2 will not read. So you do back 1-2, back 1-3. Why am I messing up that input? Let's see. So back 1-3, Meatable Lantern's Might, back 2 into Overcharge Lantern, the normal one, and then that's when you want to start your zoning. Yeah, this is if you want to start zoning, get the opponent away from you. Stuff like that. So this is for the zoning situation. Pretty decent, pretty good stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much the two situations really, the pressure and then the zoning. Stuff like that. So let's go into the corner. Now the corner is quite different how you want to end combos. Wait, why don't I take that off? So whenever you combo in the corner, most of the time you want to end the combo in 1-2-3 into willpower wall. this does the most damage and has like the probably not the best knockdown, but it's a pretty good knockdown and stuff like that. I mean, this also, I mean, this does the same damage Bolt Over does, but you want to do Willpower Wall, stuff like that. So like example like this, like forward 3, instant jump 3, 1, 2, 3 into this. Really good combo, pretty basic combo, pretty easy to do. You can stick a down 1 in there to get extra damage, but I would just prefer to do 1, 2, 3. And stuff like that. You also, you can also do 2, 2, 3 into Willpower Wall if you want to. It's just your preference. So like this. So this is like the corner combo. Now, with trade, if you do something like this, or like trade, you could do this and put it back into the corner, but you can't meter burn it. But one thing you can probably do is just meter burn it like this, and then like you do damage and keep it in the corner, but you're just not gonna get the meterless Lantern's Might. See a basic combo like that, and so on and so forth. I mean, you could do stuff like this. Obviously, this is something I like to do if I can get it. It doesn't do like the best damage because I'm doing uppercut, but I mean, you could do back to it to the Willpower Wall, but like it's much harder to do. Yeah, much harder to do. I just prefer to do the jump into the uppercut. So let's get back to the screen. So yeah, that's pretty much the corner. Now we're going to talk about bounce cancels. So bounce cancels is whenever you go into a combo string into a bounce, a beatable bounce. But the thing is, you're not going to do back 3 beatable. It's just back trigger. So as you can see there, it says back trigger and stuff like that. So this is one thing that I actually discovered about Green Lantern like a week ago, is that you could actually do 2, 2, 3 into this, which I've always known about that. But the thing is that this actually scales the damage. It's quite weird. So when you do this, well, I'll do a basic combo. As you can see, you see that damage right there. Now, if you do 2, 2 into the bounce, this does more damage. Now, yeah, 2, 2, 3 actually scales damage. It's quite weird, so that's a helpful tip if you want to do the most damage possible. Do 2, 2 into it, and plus you also get an additional 4, 2 in there. You can get another 4, 2, which 4, 2 is like a your main like combo filler at the start after a jump in. You may want to just do 4, 2 if you want to on certain combos. And then obviously the forward bounce cancel, the only way you really get the forward bounce is off 1, 2. And you gotta make sure you do it before the second pull, because 1, 2 is a 3 hinge swing. You want to do it before the third hit, because this is what happens. It does not confirm. As you can see, that's how you get it, because it's too slow, because they nerfed it from Injustice 1. Because it was 8 frames in Injustice 1, this is 28. So 2, 2 does not work into the bounce, just so you know, except in the corner, because they're right next to you. And you do that, that's like the really good damage. And stuff like that. And then obviously we got the back 3 combo off Beatable and Lantern's Might. Now, say whenever you do back 1, 3 into Lantern's Might, and then you do 2, 2, 3 into the Beatable Lantern's Might, you don't want to do a jump in. Well, you could jump in, but all you get is back 1 to Lantern's Might. Not very good unless you like specifically do stand 2 into this, because the gravity's different. But that's if you want to do that. But it does a little bit less damage if I remember right. Does that do more damage or less damage? I can't read the TV, but well, you can do whatever you want, your own preference. and stuff like that. But if you just like get like a wiggle screen into like unbeatable side to bite, you can also get a jump 3 in there to get the best damage. Say like back 1 2, no, back 2 3, jump in, forward 2, jump 2 2 3, knockdown, stuff like that off the back 3. Now you could also get the forward 3, but it's like really weird. Sometimes like you have to like do a little walk. Wow, yeah, you gotta like be patient. I haven't really done forward 3 that much. Okay, so basic combo like that. Most of the time you just want to do forward 3, jump kick, forward 2, 2 2 3, stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much like the back 3 off beatable Lantern's Might. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for combos for Green Lantern. Now, this is just a basic way of getting to know his combos. You can like customize it in your way. Like you can do 2 3 to end a combo if you want, like this. Say this. I mean, like you can just put your own combo filler, stuff like that. It's just your own preference. This game lets you be creative. So I think we're gonna do one more segment, and then we have the extra ones, like a setup based one. So this is gonna be Green Lantern's Puzzle. Now Green Lantern has some pretty good puzzle in this game because of like the beatable overcharged Lantern being plus 26, plus 6. I almost said 26. That'd be outrageous. Be like Injustice 1 over again with his Rocket Power being plus 21 on block. So like say you could do basic stuff like this. So block, you could do like this. Now if they try to poke, you can like get like down 1 into the wall right here. Try to poke, like you're trying to disrespect my flames. I'm so bad at that. Oh man, why am I so bad at that? As you say, say if they hit the wall like this. Now the wall is 13 on hit, so you get a guaranteed back one 3 into trait if they don't block it. This is something I like started messing around with today. Actually, it seems pretty good. It seems pretty good. I was playing some casual games, and it was pretty effective. So let's do that in full speed now. You might be able to catch people off guard with that. It's pretty nice. Now, obviously, you can just do this, and if they block it, you also want to do the beatable version. So block the entire thing. Do stuff like that. Now, obviously, it won't work if the stand blocking, obviously, because they're too far away. But then you could do something like this, obviously, because you get back 1. Get something like that. Now obviously the same thing goes with back 2 3. This is plus 3, so then you go like this, bop, block partial, and things like that. One thing you can also do with the wall, if you hit the wall, like let me hit you with this, like 2 2 into the wall, sneak it back 1 in there if you want to, but if they block it, but bam, stuff like that. Pretty simple stuff. Now, this right here is probably one of my favorite things to do in this game with Green Lantern, is hitting a forward 2, because this is a plus 25 on hit, so you actually get a guaranteed instant back 3. Like you can't down pull, you can't backdash, you can't jump, you can't even armor out of it. Honestly, like try and armor, like it won't even let you armor in time. That's just how quick it is. I mean, obviously, you know, not all this push is like honestly true because this game has push block. So let's do the 2 2 3 1 down poke like push block thing. Like, see, you can do stuff like that to get out block push or stuff like that. But this is like if someone doesn't push block. So let me do the forward 2 1. So since back 3 is plus 7, so it goes to anything back 1 2 2 1 into this, back 2 3. Well, it doesn't necessarily go into this, but they're so scaled like they'll probably be waiting for the back 1 to happen because it's the most likely thing for you to do. They're gonna probably hold the button. You can do this into +3 into back 1. There's a lot of stuff you can do with this forward 2 into back 3. You can also do forward 3, but the only option you have is doing this. So get hit by forward 2 but block back 3. You can do all this stuff like heal, and then of course we're gonna do some overcharged lantern stuff. So since that being +6, I'm free to do anything I want with the meterboard overcharged lantern being +6. But if you want to like go back 1-3 to trade, that's a lot of meter. That's 2 bars of meter already used. That's your own preference. I mean, I was doing that quite a bit, honestly. I just like it's really fun. Plus a lot of chip damage, so do stuff like that, or I mean, you could do that too, but the thing is, you know, I forgot to mention about that. God, I forgot about this. This is actually, you can actually backdash out of this. I don't know why, but you can actually backdash out of this. So backdash. My bad. See, you could probably backdash it. But like most of the time, like if a player really like can really tell, he could probably backdash. A lot of times they might not even backdash it, then it's +6. But yeah, even as you saw right there, like, if I make the weed that are gonna backdash it, like it doesn't even hit them whenever they backdash, like go down, because backdash has invincibility. Backdash, because it explodes before they get there. And like even if they don't, if I make the one weed and they don't backdash, even if this is not technically a weed because it doesn't affect it, but imagine like if I did this, full combo punish. Just punish me. Not, you can't punish with a backdash, you can punish with it. Just send now. As you can see, because they can see where it's placed at, you can easily punish. Why'd you not do a Dextal? So that's a free Dextal set. The puddle. So yeah, this is actually backdash. You can backdash out of this. Yeah, so that's something I forgot to mention about that. There's a lot of stuff to go over, so yeah, forward 2 to back 3 is pretty good. So let's go to the corner. It gets pretty good in the corner. I'm pretty sure you can still backdash this to the corner because backdash is invincible. So try backdash this. Yeah, see, it's still invincible, but can I down one you? Whoa, what? Try and poke me after you backdash. Okay, so yeah, it's my turn. If he backdashes, it's my turn. Wait, would that mean I'll be able to back 1 again after you backdash? On mid screen, mid screen, mid screen. Oh, definitely not. Nope, never mind, dude. Never mind. Okay, I wanted to test that out. I haven't really messed around with that. Okay, you can combo with Trossus a little bit. Yeah, there you go. You just forward 1-2 up left, but yeah, enough of that rambling. So yeah, so that's pretty much like Green Lantern's partial. It's pretty good. Oh wait, I was in the corner when I was gonna talk. Gosh, date it. So like the forward 3-1, you can do it mid screen but it's a lot better in the corner. Yeah, so like, it's much like easier. Yeah, so like get hit by that, and then you go like this. Or you could, well, actually, this ain't like really weird. Why your back 1-3 isn't like really weird. You can easily like poke me out of that one. Somewhat, I think you can. I guess not. I thought there was like something that doesn't work with the overcharge lantern, but yeah. So into down 1, stuff like that. Pretty good partial. Green Lantern's has pretty solid partial, but I mean, of course, it's avoidable. Like you can backdash over Charged Lantern, you can push block, you can backdash to back 1-3 or back 1-2, stuff like that. Plus, if you miss time the down 1 on this, because it's actually quite easy to do because you're only +1, you could actually miss time it because we're online and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much Green Lantern's push. Now, I think I'm gonna do the extras and like cross-up setups and stuff like that, because there's some wacky cross-up setups you can do with Green Lantern. This is like an extra thing, like something you may not know or probably do know, because this stuff's pretty well known already. But I'm gonna do it. This is mainly for new players, so let's go with that, and then we'll be done.